Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to a ramble session on a Monday. Yes, happy Monday. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all had a nice weekend. Yes, we had, we had a stay-at-home weekend, like much of us are having these days, and it was rainy and drizzly, because of this dude right here. This dude right here, okay? And this is the hurricane. Right now, it's a tropical storm heading toward South Carolina and North Carolina. But I'm hoping it'll stay offshore. Right now it's a tropical storm, but it's headed back toward a hurricane. Anyway, this is actually the Spanish name for Isaiah. I don't know how they come up with these names. I'm sure that, you could Google it if you're interested, but this is how you say it. Isaias, because in Spanish the I is pronounced a long E sound. So there's your Spanish lesson for today. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we got a little bit of, it was nothing really major here. It was a couple of drizzles, a few downpours, a little bit of wind. It is interesting though, I guess we live in Hurricane Alley instead of Tornado Alley. So we're quite used to hurricanes, unfortunately. But it is interesting to watch how the weather changes as the storm passes, because, at first the winds will be coming out of the east because hurricanes, here's your meteorologic lesson for today. Hurricanes spin counterclockwise. And so, when they're coming in off the ocean, we get winds, of course, from the east. And then once it spins around, then we get winds coming in from the west. So it's just interesting to watch. Anyway. Okay, so what's been going on? Okay, let me just tell you, in my creative daily journal, that's what these are. I have taken these dictionaries that I got from Recreations by Brooke. All the links will be below. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, why didn't you tell me? If you like what you see, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can get notified every time a new video comes out, which these days is just about every day. And I'm gonna talk about videos coming out in a second. Anyway, there's a permanent link to how I make my books. Now I just got a question. Oh no, that was on a glue book. But anyway, the question goes for any of the books that I make. When I make my books, I completely gut them and then make them, so I sew in the signatures, I collect papers that I have around, and fold them in half, make signatures. So if you want to know how I make this book and many of the other books that I use, including my glue book, check the description box below. There is a permanent link to the tutorial that takes you through the entire process from start to finish, how I increase the spine, how I add the spine, how I sew in signatures, all that kind of good stuff, okay? Now, where these books are concerned, I am literally like a month behind. It is killing me. Not really, but it is discouraging me, I have to tell you. And the reason is because I had been like so on top of it. And then we went out of town and had a lovely vacation, but I didn't take anything with me. I knew I wasn't gonna have time to journal. And so when I got back home, I was, 10 or 11 days behind. And then I just completely lost all my mojo, just lost it. It's gone. So, yeah, I think I've determined that I'm going to lock myself in my room today and just work on this. So this book here is my May, June, okay? And I still have like a lot of pages in June to get done. So I need to do that. It's just like, it's killing me. And then this is my July and August, okay? So I did do this page. This was Wednesday the 29th, but like all of this whole like front part is basically empty. Like I've done a page here or there. I have stuff stuck in there so that I kind of know what's going on. Plus I keep notes in my phone. So, you know, I mean, I kind of know what's going on. And then of course we're already into August, right? I'm waiting on my date stickers from Brooke. I've done a few of these pages. This was for Isaiah. Okay, we're just gonna call him Isaiah because it's too hard to pronounce in Spanish, sorry. This page here was actually yesterday's page. I do not like the way it came out. Yeah, I just don't. But it symbolizes what I did yesterday, which was Sunday, and that is I started a new glue book, and you guys will see that in the upcoming video soon. I don't think it's gonna be for like, it's not this week, it'll be next week. Anyway, I might cover it up. I don't know. It's glued onto composition notebook paper, which was dyed already. And I mean, I dye it with food coloring. And yeah, it's not the best paper to glue on. And I just don't like the way it came out. I just don't. But it kind of symbolizes, you know, what I did on that day. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just make a tag and put it in, whatever. I don't know. These are some of the shows we've been watching. We finished In the Dark. We started on Pole Dark. I'm so glad my husband's into it. I wasn't quite sure, but yeah, we're having a good time watching that. And then this is my guilty pleasure with my daughter, Pretty Little Liars. So I've got to cut all these things up and get them put in my book. Okay. I was going through my comments this morning, as I do every morning. I have my coffee with you all. So thank you so much for commenting on my videos. And I really encourage you to comment, even if it's just to say hello, you know, because one of the things that I was watching over the weekend was Marta at Maramy Small Art, and I love her artwork. She's very inspirational, so I'm sure you've heard of her, and if you haven't, her link will be below. But she did this video, and the title of it was Please Unsubscribe. And I'm going to refer you to her video instead of doing one of my own. Because she is just so very transparent and so very honest with her viewers and her subscribers. And she really is just a breath of fresh air. And not only that, she's a fabulous artist, you know, and she just explains everything so well. So, I was answering my comments and I got a comment from Crafty Lore, and she has a YouTube channel as well, and she makes absolutely gorgeous journals, like breathtaking. So if you haven't seen her, I'll put her link below. At any rate, she had left a really sweet comment, really sweet. So thank you so much, Crafty Lore. And but part of her comment was it was something to the effect of, I haven't seen anything from you in a while, so I went to your channel. And what she did, which is really sweet of her, is she went on like the uploads, I guess, and then she clicked like for them just to run the whole kit and caboodle of my uploads, which was really sweet. And I'm assuming while she was crafting along. And that's great. So thank you so much for doing that. But what I wanted to address is, and I'm not sure if this is what she meant or not, but it just clicked in my brain to mention Marta's video that I just recently saw. Because Crafty Lore has said, I haven't seen anything from you. And the fact of the matter is that I pretty much have been posting videos now since March. I've been posting videos for every day of the work week. So I put out 5 videos a week. And I realize some people, it happens to me all the time, I realize that some people might not be getting notifications. So if you want to get notifications, and this is what Marta talks about on her video, but I encourage you to go over there and watch it because she really explains it a lot better than me. Apparently, YouTube is very fond of changing their algorithms, okay? And it's quite annoying for the YouTube creator, okay? Because we never know what's going on until it actually happens. Like the little fiasco of the 10 ads in 30-minute time frame on some of my more recent videos. I've now changed that. I'll get back to that in a minute. But yeah, so Marta was explaining how because of the change in algorithms yet again, a lot of people aren't getting notifications. So the thing to do, and I've also heard this from my dear friend Brooke at Recreations by Brooke, so go ahead and, check out her links below as well. But Marta was saying, and Brooke told me the same thing months ago. What you should do or could do or maybe need to do is go ahead on those channels that you enjoy watching and want notifications for, including mine. If that's the case, go ahead and unsubscribe to me. Okay, wait a few hours, whatever, and then subscribe again. Click the notification bell, go to the all part and click that, and hopefully that will fix the problem. The other thing Marta talks about, which I felt was really important as well, is the interaction. The interaction of you guys watching my videos. I so appreciate it when you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It doesn't matter to me, quite honestly. And I love it when you guys comment. That helps me to interact with you. And that's a very special part of YouTube for me. So even if you're just passing by, just put a little hello in there, just, hey, how you doing? Or, hey, just saying hi, And I've tried to do that on my videos that I watch, as well, because it just helps the content creator with the interactions. That's important in the algorithm of YouTube. Okay, so I hope I explained that, but again, please go over to Marta's channel and listen to her video. She explains it so much better. Okay, so what else? Yeah, so this weekend I have not been in my book at all, hardly. One thing that I did do, though, I'm sure you're tired of staring at Are You Ready for a Hurricane, is, I did two things this weekend. One of the things was I did a hashtag Gluebook 2020, and it's a tag video for glue booking, right? And so Colleen Riley tagged me in it, and thank you, Colleen. So I will put all these people down below. The tag originally came from Kay, from Kay's Beautiful Struggle, and then she tagged Nicole at Relax Cut Glue, who tagged Colleen, who then tagged me. So it was super exciting and super fun. I've never been tagged in anything. So this Gluebook 2020, the hashtag Gluebook 2020 tag will be going out on this Friday. Okay, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And then another thing I did this weekend was I cut images, like a whole load of images. And a lot of these, like, oh my goodness, right? These are like my medium-sized squares, right? Then I got so inclined to start a new glue book. Yes. Okay, and that video will be coming out next week. Not this week, but next week. So, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek, because if you're on my Instagram, you will have seen it. And if you're not on my Instagram, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It's Never Hopeless 123. I have the link permanent in my description box below. So this is what I did. And sorry if there is a glare. Oh gosh, there's a terrible glare. Okay, that's what I did. I'll just hold it up like that. And I was heavily inspired by the wonderfully talented Nicole at Relax Cut Glue. And I sat in here yesterday when I should have been working on my journal, but I didn't feel like it because my mojo has left the building as far as journaling goes. But I sat in here for like, I don't even know how long, and did this spread, and I absolutely loved it. Okay, I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. I did not want to stop. I wanted to continue. I wanted to keep going. Oh my gosh, so much fun. So you will be able to see the process video next week. Yes, next week. And excuse me, I'm sorry. This book, by the way, is an ARTEZA watercolor book. There will be affiliate links below, and then I gush all about it in the video, you know, when I do the process video for it. So yes, okay. What else? Okay. So, what is coming up on the channel this week? Like I said, I put out videos every single day of the week. I of the work week, you know, so 5 days a week I have videos coming out, and they can be anywhere from, well, I'll tell you what's coming up this week. I have a glue book video coming up, in that involves clipping and sorting, so that's a fun video. And then I have what I consider to be a really important message about journaling, and it is actually a video response to Jacqueline, who asked me about like how to journal the boring. And so I did a video about that. That's coming out on Wednesday. And yeah, I really hope that you come back and watch that video. I think it's a really important message about journaling and how to journal the boring. Whether you think your life is boring, whether you think your journal is boring, you know, or whether you're bored with your journal, you know, any of those things. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making that video, and it's an interesting video, you know, gives you a little bit of behind the scenes on my thought process and why I have such a passion for journaling. So check back on the channel for that. I also have a journal with me coming up, and then at the end of the week, of course, is the hashtag Gluebook 2020 from Kay that I'll be doing. So make sure you check out all the links below. Oh, I'll also have Facebook groups too, because people ask me sometimes. The two that I'll list, because I mentioned them in this video, is Recreations by Brooke Facebook group. It is a really fun group to belong to. They're, you know, like the only rule she has is basically to be nice and have fun. So there's, you know, it's not strictly a journaling group. It's not strictly an art journal group. It's not strictly an art group. It's not strictly a watercolor group. It's an anything kind of goes, you know, like journaling group, I guess you could call it, but it's not anything specific. You don't have to journal in a certain way to be a part of the group. You don't have to post a certain amount of times, you know, things like that. So it's a really fun group to belong to. And then the other group that I was going to talk about was because Colleen Riley had tagged me in the hashtag Gluebook 2020 tag. She has a Facebook group, and it's really awesome. It's a really awesome group, and one of the things that she does on the group is she has these fun excuse me, printables, right, that she puts out for free. Not only that, but it's all about glue booking. So that is something not new to me, but I am starting it up again. Very recently I just started up again, so I'm having a lot of fun doing it, as you could tell by the spread I did yesterday. And so that's really fun and really generous of her, and it's a way, you know, just to see so many different types of glue books and how people use their glue books and how they do their glue books. So it's a fun group, so make sure you check them out as well. And I do believe now, I'm sure after I click off the camera, I'm gonna be like, oh crap, I had other things I wanted to say. But I think that's all I have to say. I'm pretty sure it's gone on long enough. Gee whiz, Elizabeth. So yeah, today I'm going to lock myself in my room, I do believe. And I have got to get these journal pages done. So hopefully I'm gonna whiz out some journal with me videos as well to put in the queue as I'm working along. And yeah, so make sure you check back at for the rest of the week. Again, I have videos, every day of the work week, 5 days a week. And you can also, if you're all caught up on my videos, you can also go back through the playlists. I do have a lot of playlists, glue book playlists, tutorial playlists, flip throughs, where I flip through my daily creative journals. And back in the day when I did the Fobonichi, I have flip throughs for those. I have journal with me videos. I have lots of different videos that you can pick and choose from. So be my guest. Again, if you like what you see, you want to see more, then please, click the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever you want. Consider subscribing. And yeah, so you can see all the videos that I post. Make sure you click that notification bell with the all on it, okay? And hopefully that will fix any problems with getting notifications recently, okay? So I will bid you farewell. Oh, this is a short video. Wow, 20 minutes? Golly day. I went through everything? Did I? Did I really? Yeah, I guess I did. I guess I did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I will catch y'all later. Thanks for sharing your time with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a wonderful week, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video. So bye for now.